Welcome back everyone, and welcome back to World of Warship and to Let's Talk Ships. And today I'll be featuring not one but two brand new destroyers. I'll actually compare with each other. Once again, those are super stats, so what I'm trying to say, guys, it's the wargaming. I have a gut feeling that they will give them some gimmick, because let's face it, the first tier 6 premium German destroyer and the first tier 6 premium French destroyer will come to this game. I have no idea why both of them they are tier 6, probably for some PV mission or something. I have no idea. However, it could be just that Wargaming decides to do something about the battleship meta and put some new destroyers. So first thing is first, what is a destroyer? A destroyer, in my way, very short, it has to have good concealment, pretty darn good speed, and torpedo firepower. True, some destroyers are pure gunboats, but we are not focusing the gunboats. We are focusing, because let's face it, in today's meta, you're tier 6 and you are seeing a very slow, juicy battleship that you want to put on fire. You cannot kill HMS Nelson with guns alone. You need to torpedo, otherwise HMS Nelson will laugh at your 1 or 2, hell, even 3 fires. So today's meta has been changed. Don't bet that 1 or even 2 fire will kill a battleship, because it won't. However, we are taking very close look about this T-61, and I will just call this X-13, the new French Aigle. Sorry guys, I do apologize, the French, I butchered the name, but you know what, just very fast, I will call this ship X-13. I don't know why it's X-13, this huge big like here the name. Please let me know. I actually compared those two ships. It will be a premium ship from the French Navy and for the Germans ones. Alright, we'll once again just purely stats. I honestly believe the Wargaming probably will put this French cruiser speed boost, and for the German hydro, I will bet that those two most likely that they will have, or probably something else. I have no idea, but this is just my gut feelings. So first French Navy is here, the French destroyer, and we have also here, guys, the first Dutch build German destroyer. Alright, are you guys ready? Hit points 14,700 hit points for the German, with same poor armor 10 to 16 versus 17,000 for the French. Holy cow, that is one heck of a huge upgrade, and plating 10 to 16, same story. Alright, let's go to guns. Guns, you have 4x1 128 millimeters, so you have 4 guns and fire range 11.6. Not bad, 11.6. But over here you have the biggest guns in this game for destroyer, 139 millimeters, 12.8. So you have much more bigger HP pool and more distance, firing range 12.8, and bigger guns. Alright, now this is gimmick I don't like. I don't know what's wrong with wargaming. Wake up and smell some coffee, would you? HE damage 1500 for the Germans and 3000 AP for the Germans. However, even though you have a bigger caliber guns, 139 millimeters, your HE damage only 1000 damage, and AP 2600. So this is, I don't understand wargaming. What the hell are you doing? Bigger caliber guns, it should be bigger damage, right? And well, it has none of them. Matter of fact, this H damage for this French destroyer has one of the lowest in the game. 1000 damage, full damage. And for those 139 millimeters guns, what kind of 139 millimeters guns are they? Okay, you have 5 and and over here you have 4. So actually you have slightly more firepower and more HP pool. Okay, I kind of understand, even though you kind of lack in huge damage. I'm talking about 1000 versus 1500. It's 50% less damage, right? However, for the AP, the difference is not that much, and what I'm trying to say, guys, is that 2600 AP damage with 5 guns will still do more damage with AP versus the German one, because you have one additional gun. Reload 4.8 seconds versus German 4 seconds. It's still alright, because after all you have 4 guns here versus 5. Alright, 100-degree turns time 18 seconds, 18 seconds, and dispersion 111 meters. 22.5 seconds and maximum dispersion 102 meters, which those guns are much more accurate. Unfortunately, 180-degree turn times, it's much slower than the French one, because 18 seconds is pretty darn good. But now the biggest difference: HE and AP shell speed 700 meters a second with 2.0 sigma, and the German have 830 meters per second with sigma with 2.0. What I'm trying to say, guys, that at the maximum range you're not gonna hit a damn thing with 700 meters a second. I honestly believe that even though you have the biggest caliber guns, they are slow. It's matter of fact even worse than the US line. I repeat, the shells go up and down like a Farragut, you know, Farragut, like US shell speed, very darn bad. The shell speed 700 meters is bad. Okay, torpedo tubes, you have 2x3, and the torpedo range are 7 kilometers, and they do 57 knots and 77 reload time in the French one, versus torpedo for the German has 8 kilometers, one better kilometers, 65 knots, reload 68 seconds. So in all department, but it's just one more thing: maximum damage 18,400 damage. It's even above the how should I say, the Japanese one. So this is one of the most hard-hitting torps at tier 6 of all destroyers. 18,400 versus the Germans 13,700. However, in my opinion, the Germans' firepower is way better. It's because of 2 things. You cannot compare 8 kilometers with 65 knots, which makes one of the fastest torpedoes speed in this game at tier 6, versus 57 knots. That's the thing. It's not bad 57, but it's not wow. So reload time 77 seconds versus reload time of the Germans is 68 seconds. So you reload faster, even though you don't do as much damage. I still believe that the Germans in torpedo power are better, and even better will be when I talking about turning radius. The speed is 35 knots for the German, and for the French is 36, so 1 knot faster than the German. I'm talking about speed. However, I don't know about the speed boost and so on, hydro and so on. You will just take stats without the consumable. That's what I'm trying to say. Turning radius for the German 600 meters versus 680 meters for the French. Oh, for crowd out loud. So French has 680 and the German has 600. That is a huge thing. And rudder shift 3.6 seconds for the German versus French 4.1. Dang, this turns like a break in the water for being a destroyer, unfortunately. And for the Germans, this German ship is very agile. I mean, she's not quite as a the Japanese, but very, very agile, because 600 meters with 3.6 rudder ship, it's not bad. It's really darn good for tier 6. But now the biggest change. Once again, I do believe the French will lose even this battle. And the detection, the surfer detection, guys, 7.5 versus Germans 6.8. Damn it. Even without any crew or any captains, how should I say, good captain, concealment captain, you can invisible torps with the German. However, with the French you can just forget it, because your concealment is crap, 7.5, and you cannot invisible torp because your torps are only 7 kilometers, and your detection by sea is 7.5. Detection of the fire your main in the smoke is 3.1 for the French versus Germans 2.6. So please let me know what you think about those two. Now I honestly believe if she will receive the German Hydro, she will be much how should I say, better destroyer than the French one. However, probably the some new gimmicks to the French line. I don't know what kind of special ability the French will have. Unfortunately, I do not know, guys. There's definitely something in AA department. I cannot say nothing because it's a destroyer after all. I know you have 5 guns, but the biggest problem with the French, it's the 700 meters a second, which basically means that above 10 kilometers, good luck hitting anything. And I really mean it. You are not most likely that you're gonna hit anything. And even though you have one of the hard hitting torps in this game at tier 6, you have not quite the reload time and the torpedo range. In my honestly opinion, all tier 6 premium or non-premium ships are not recommended. I'm talking about the destroyers, if they don't have at least 8 kilometer torps. You have to beat Shinome's 8 kilometer torps. Otherwise, why the hell spend your own money when you can have 3 torpedo launcher and very hard hitting with very fast workable torps? In today's meta, you cannot just go and YOLOing. The only 7 kilometer torps, it's alright. If your concealment is around, let's say 5.5, 5.4, then 7 kilometer torps, it's alright. But you are not a Russian destroyer either. Even though you probably have very good speed, and when you press in the speed boost, you're a speed monster, you are not gonna hit anything from range. Even though if you do have the range, the 700 meters a second are too slow to do any good. Sure, at close range you can definitely pump up some damage, but your HE, it's broken bad, and AP are absolutely workable for 5 guns at tier 6. I don't know what should I say in general. In my honestly opinion, the the German destroyer, it's a winner, clear winner, and she does perform what you should ask for a destroyer. Sneaky, 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 send your torps, and in just couple, probably 1 minute later, you have a new torps ready to torpedo and torpedo and torpedo. That is your job. Don't think for a second that you are doing most damage with guns, because doing a lot of damage with guns at tier 6, it's never gonna happen. Even though you might have some good how should I say, good games sometimes. So guys, please let me know what you think about this being this review about stats. However, keep that in mind, guys, still work in progress, and keep that in mind that we don't know what kind of gimmicks and what kind of consumable the Wargaming will give to those two destroyers. Thanks guys for watching, and always, captains, fair seas and goodbye.